Shockwave. Mop it up, baby. God. 11K Shockwave. Sustain are very, very strong indeed, yeah. Wow. Brimstone Rain is really fucking strong, dude. Shockwave, yeah. Shockwave bear. What's up, Darians? How you doing? Oh boy, let's see. Okay, we got one. Air Force One. Best part is you can stun everything in front of you. So this build would actually be really good for group play, I think. I bet this build would be amazing for dungeons, honestly. Ow. Die. Fledge-a-thon. Okay, I don't care. Fledge-a-thon. Oh man. I don't care. Fuck, no! I'm gonna die. Okay. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I have 163, yeah, I got 163 FCR with Brimstone Rain. That is correct. Brimstone Rain, 163 FCR cap. Yes, sir. Okay. Perma-stun? I mean, you can stun a lot of shit, yeah. Let's see what it does in cows. I'm kind of curious. Just a Blood Moon map. My instinct though is that this is a perfectly balanced build, so I'd give it an A tier. Solid. Solid build, bro. That's fine. Damn, buddy. Dude, once she gets the amp on him, it's over. Dude, I need to fucking put force move on that. So annoying. That beer pumps some damn air. Yeah, dude. Can I show my build? Yeah, just a second. Ah! I'm gonna pump the air, baby. Pumping it, baby. Help me! I'll show my gear again in a second here. Pumping the air, baby. Pumping the air. Not a great boss killer, but you know, that's one of the dings for sure. Why? Because I don't sit still easily, bro. That's why. It's difficult. I also sit in my chair for 12 hours a day. I could sit like this. And then, sorry for noise. Just how it is, man. Why do I do it? I don't know, man. Though you have some weird shit you do. I'm sure you do. If you don't want to acknowledge it, that's okay. I don't know, bro. I got this shit. The Shockwave is fucking solid, dude. Just fucking solid. Fucking solid, man. I think it's a lot stronger than, like, Maul, for instance. It's about the same tier, I would say, as Fury, honestly. Like, it's really solid. You can fucking kill shit pretty easily. Alright, I'm actually gonna, yeah, so let's explain what's going on here with the build. So, Mercenary, Vigor Aura, so that I run faster. Because I'm mostly not teleporting. I could teleport and then transform using Gust, of course, which I wasn't doing, but you can do that depending on what you're doing. I actually have it skilled just in case I wanted to do that. We have, so like when I go back to human form, I can just use Gust. We have Wrath. Wrath is really big, so 60% chance to cast level 31 amplify damage on striking. I feel like this is the way to get the most amplified damage out there into the field, as opposed to Reaper's Toll or something that you could also use on a Mercenary. You could also go something like Cranium Basher, I guess. Something else that casts Amp on a Whirlwind Mercenary, potentially. That would also be acceptable. As a matter of fact, that could be something to try as well, but then I don't have Vigor Aura, so there's just, you know, some weaknesses to that approach, so I can't run and keep up with my Shockwaves quite as easily. That approach does give you Battle Cry, though. So, in the case of, like, group mapping, you might want to use the Whirlwind Mercenary with the Battle Cry to lower enemy physical res further, and then maybe use a weapon like Gavel of Pain even to... Gavel of Pain would be really good. So Gavel of Pain, let's take a look at Gavel of Pain real quick. Let's take a look at Gavel of Pain. This is actually a really cool item, if you haven't seen this in PD2. So Gavel of Pain. I do have Hunger too, which I wasn't using. It's true, I should use that. You could just use Gavel of Pain, and with Amplify Damage, you know what, I actually can try that. Let me see what the Whirlwind one looks like. Staff. Oh yeah, so we haven't gone to my gear yet, but basically, casting Amplify Damage on your Mercenary, that's your Mercenary's job. So you gotta make sure there's some kind of way for it to cast Amplify Damage. Cheaper versions, obviously, like Witch Wild Bow. Brimstone Range. So I think, honestly, on this build, this is probably best in slot. Because it's got enemy negative physical res and cast rate, which you really need to hit that 163 FCR breakpoint. See the maximum breakpoint here. And then you got that negative enemy physical res on top of that cast rate. It also gives you a life bonus, which isn't bad because you have Lycanthropy, so it's pretty nice. And then it has all skills, so maybe not as many all skills as maybe like Ming Song's Lesson or something like that, but that's fine because you have the enemy physical res. I honestly think this is probably the way to go on this build. This is like best in slot. You could go like a 220 circlet for a druid if you're lacking FCR elsewhere, or like if you wanted to use something else as your armor, maybe to give you more plus skills on your armor. You could, but you could use Jalal's, yeah. Actually, if you didn't, well, Jalal's doesn't have MF, but let's say you just wanted, if you just wanted like pure damage, it's true that Jalal's would give you more damage. So I was just trying to balance some stats here. Also life, more life, mana and shit, but You're right that Jalal's would, in some ways, be even better. And Jalal's would give you 4 skills. So Jalal's would be good there. There's a lot of, any kind of armor with like FCR is probably going to be wanted unless you have your FCR on your helm. Mara's, you can use crafted amulets to get to that 163 FCR, but right now we don't need any more FCR, so we have Mara's 210 FCR rings. 20 FCR, 20 FCR. Could use Occultist for the curse duration reduction, but then requires 1 billion strength, and this is like a low strength build. That's another thing I like about this build, is that it's low strength. And then you also get mana after each kill, and you get faster unlock with Soakweed, but of course you can use any boot that you want pretty much. And then shape-shifting skillers, Torch, Annie, Charms. And you know, CTA and whatnot. That's pretty much it for this build. That is how you build a shape-shifting druid. You can also get a 3 shape-shifting Shockwave pelt. Yeah, you can get 2 Druid Shockwave pelt. You absolutely could do that. Jalal's just has a lot of good stats too, though. You guys want me to show Jalal's? Okay, I'll do a couple of modifications to the gear here. So wait a second here. I'll do a couple of modifications to the gear, alright? So let me try to make this work here. Does it still work? Nope. Does not work. Okay, that's a pretty good gavel. And you know, if it's a mercenary use, just stuff it full of ohm runes, why not? Let me actually see something though. Wow, that's a crazy thing right there. Stop this crazy train.
What is it?
Okay. So what we want to do now is we want to get an Act 5 Mercenary. Because there's a different approach to this. Like, the great thing about PD2 is there's always so many different approaches, which is why I like testing it and messing around with stuff. Because there's no reason why...
I'll put that to good use.
I really like this new Act 5 Mercenary, by the way, because it really does open up some other options, especially for group play. Okay, so he's good. Alright, so Chord's got our amp on striking. So if you guys don't know, Cranium Basher has 10%, this is 12%. I could use something else. Busted item. Oh yeah. Why not make it at least a little bit busted? Okay, where's Jalal's at? Jalal's is a totemic mask, right? Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna get... Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I know you can't use this yet. That's fine. Let's use the totemic mask. I don't have a 2/9 Druid Ammy. I wish I did. I don't though. Cause otherwise I could get more damage that way. I need my FCR though. Yeah, see, you can't even test best in slot even if you wanted to, because once again, yeah, you just can't. You can't test best in slot, chat, because it won't let you. You can't use corruptions, man. The corruptions are just not allowed. Is Stomp Barb still oh, it's more than viable. Stomp Barb is elite shit for sure. I would say it's at the high end of balanced, but yeah, it's really good. Whirlwind is better than Leap Attack in my opinion, though. And what's better than that is Double Throw, but depends if you get the weapons for it, so. I don't think Double Throw is the overall strongest mapper, like if you min-maxed everything, though. I think that's Nova now, but I still think Double Throw is broken for other reasons, because it's just too easy, it's too powerful. Even with nothing, you just need like 2 weapons. It's so powerful. It's just got like... It's just got problematic gear choices. Okay, I put 1 extra point in strength. Rip. Build's gone. Build sucks now. GG. I'm gonna go put hunger on this button here. I need Shockwave, Flare Bear, Tornado. I do like having 1 point to bear just as a buffer, a damage buffer. It can help me out a little bit. It's also fast to recast the bear. Having 1 point Hurricane is also nice as well, because, I mean, you're already getting Tornado and Twisters, so you may as well get 1 point Hurricane, 1 point Gust. I mean, you're already going down there. You may as well do it. It's just some extra quality of life. Okay. It's all the people dying, dude. I could also recast the animals really fast, too. The only problem, though, with Hunger, though, is that Hunger ends up being kind of slow because you don't have attack speed on this build. Yeah, really. Dank Humility has died. Dank Humility? I don't know if I'm dank enough for that name. I didn't die. What's up, Rhoda? How you doing? See how you doing? I gotta force move it. The Mercenary's amplified damages is not as reliable. But this might be better for group play though, because then you can get battle orders maintained. You can have him stack that. And then you can sometimes cast Battle Cry.
I can already tell that I'll be your best friend in this forsaken.
I definitely think the amp is so reliable in the Act 1 Mercenary. Genghis Khan, thank you so much for the follow from Nicole Xander's Day. I mean, even if you just had a Witch Wild string bow, it would be. I don't even have to test that. But even if he doesn't proc amp, look, he also gets Battle Cry on the ground, which is also negative physical res, so... Having at least one of these Whirlwind Mercenaries, like, in your team is very useful.
I can already tell that I'll be your best friend in this forsaken camp.
So it's good stuff. Tough Cookie, Genghis Khan, thank you so much for the follow from Nicole Xanders here. Is this Battle Cry level? I'm not sure, but it's pretty high a bit. Yeah, so he also gives you Battle Cry too. So you can go Battle Cry. If he spawns, Battle Cry and amp, so he's like switching between amping and Battle Crying. That's very helpful. You could get both on him if you wanted to, but too basic for that. Yeah. This is a solid build. I'll post it on my YouTube as well. After the closed beta ends, I definitely have some work to do. Gotta finish the tier list slash ranking list. It's not just a tier list, it's also like a ranking list. I think this sheet I'm about to provide, this next ladder, is going to be even more helpful for a lot of players, I think. Because it's also going to have information about dungeons, starting, Ubers, and then of course the late game mapping tier list, which you guys definitely enjoy. Good shit. There is the other one stuff too though. Don't at me, no Diddy Kong race car, no. What is that staff? Could you show it? Brimstone Rain. This is a new item in Season 5, so this is very much worth testing. In addition to the increased range on Shockwave, you also have some new itemization options, which allow you to hit 163 FCR better and allow you to hit more negative enemy res with ease.